This is Flip TV bringing it live to you from K2 Lagos. Of course, you know you're watching Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Here with me is a New Telegraph newspaper with a very disastrous headline here. Also, the Punch taking up the same headline. I still have here with me the Guardian newspaper with same headline. What was the headline all about? About the collapsed building in Lagos yesterday. I read, 8 killed, 37 rescued in Lagos building collapse. That is what the Guardian newspaper is saying at the newsstand this morning. I repeat, 8 killed, 37 rescued in Lagos building collapse from Guardian newspaper. And also from the Punch, Buhari Ambode Mon has collapsed Lagos building, kills Pupils, others. Again, Buhari Ambode Mon has collapsed Lagos building, kills Pupils, others, with a very good writer here. I thought it was a bomb explosion, says victims. Further, you can see the picture of the victims at the scene. And also on the New Telegraph with same headline but different write-up this time around. Pregnant woman, Pupils, school proprietress, others die, with riders here. Tears as months-old babies die. Tears as months-old baby dies. Parents storm hospitals. My sister's 3 children under the rubble, cried woman. Government kill DPO, DCO, pregnant sergeants. These are the stories we have on the New Telegraph, the Guardian, and the Punch newspaper at the newsstand. Let's join our reviewer for more justice. I'll be right back. Now, this is what we have here on today's dailies. We have it on the New Telegraph with same headline, also on the Punch newspaper. The Guardian also giving us a very good headline on this collapsed building. What do you have to say about this incident?
It's very sad that kind of thing can be happening in Lagos. Because when I was here this thing yesterday, I was so panicked that some building that not supposed to be put into the upstairs and maybe it don't expire, supposed to demolish it, and Lagos State government will be looking at it. Instead to give them notice to be maintained or demolish the building and rebuild it. They will keep quiet, they will not do anything. After something happens, they will be carrying emergency up and down. And the only thing that I can advise Lagos State government that any building that is old, they must give them notice either to demolish it or to maintain it. Because some building now, maybe the plan of the building is not the issue of upstairs from beginning. After some time, some developer, they will say they want to raise the building up, and the plan and the pillar, you can't carry that building. They will go and put another extra floor on it, and most of those things is causing a lot of all these tragedies. And that's why I can advise Lagos State to be monitor all those kind of old buildings, and that's how Nigeria can move forward. See, a lot of people die. And when something happen now, you will see people will carry up and down. But when we notice them, supposed to be give them notice to maintain and doing all these things in a good way.
Thank you so much. Yeah. This is a very bad day for the Lagos State governor. Talking about Akinwumi Ambode, what do you have to say about this incident?
Actually, when I heard it yesterday, also it was very sad and very painful. I would like to say assist what my brother said now. I would like to urge Lagos State and all Nigerians to be careful in the all those upstairs are old, to rebuild them so that it would stop all those issues. So that's what I have to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Buhari Ambode Mon has collapsed Lagos building, kills Pupils, others. And also 8 killed, that's from Guardian, 8 killed, 37 rescued in Lagos building collapse. This is a bad day for the outgoing governor of Lagos State, Akinwumi Ambode.
Quite bad. It's unfortunate. Okay. Suppose of this, if you are very conversant with Lagos Island, most of these structures are there because of the commercial value of those structures. They are not very strong. You see 2-story building, before you know what's happening, it's already 4-story. Just put pillars. Just were supported, but they're not very strong. Because of the conventional nerve of that place. So a lot of people will just before the foundation, the whole place already taken. You understand what I'm saying? So that's always the problem. And the place is not spacious. It was very difficult for even, maybe more people would have been, more children would have been rescued. If not because the kind of the space there, no space there, the place is not free. The buildings are so close. Close.
The issue is, are there no measures put in place to checkmate these buildings?
The measures put in place will be difficult. There are measures. But the problem is the structures are already there. Even as people getting access to those places is a serious problem. Very serious problem, getting access. The structures are so close. They are so close. They're so close. And the structure has been there for so many years. You understand? Exactly.
So what do you think should be done?
Probably, I don't know if government will have a way of just asking people to leave some of those areas so that the structures there could be relocated and have vacant there so that they can renovate some of those places. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way.
The present governments, in fact, we don't know where they are going. So collapse building, government is aware of it before they take house collapse. They have people who are in charge of building, and they don't want to do anything on it. So federal government and state government not aware about this, so that's why I don't have any interest on it.
This issue has been going on for a very long time. We've had the issue of synagogue and church of all nations, being collapsed. Also, some places in Lagos State. Don't you think this is getting rampant?
It is getting rampant because Lagos State government are not serious about the issue of building. That's why, and it will continue to happen till they will know what they are going to do about the issue of building. So the issue of building is something that is not stopped. The government who are capable to know about building issue will come in.
What I can say is the government in charge has to make sure that the building they are building in Lagos should be proper. One, the engineers who are building the houses, they also, I can say they are very, 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 they are greed. If you give them a money like, let's say 100 million to build a house, they will use like 50 million to build a house. And the materials which they're supposed to use, the materials will not be enough or will not be strong to build a house. So it is due to their greediness. That's why all these houses are being collapsing. It is only in Nigeria here we have been hearing collapsing. What about the West African countries here? We have not been hearing anything like collapsed buildings. But it is Nigeria here every day we are hearing building collapsing. So if the government can make a law or can know what it's doing, I believe those engineers also, if you build a house, then the house collapses, you have to be arrested. Because there are some places, there are some countries, if you do a road, they will give you some years which the road is supposed to be to spoil. If that year is not up to and they see any potholes, they will arrest you, the engineer. But here it is not like that. I've been seeing many roads, they will do it within 3 years, 4 years, or you see many potholes. So what I'm saying is, those engineers, they are greedy. They are the cause. So government also must make a law that if you build any house and the house collapses, you have to be arrested, and the government has to deal with you. Thank you.
Now, don't you think the standard orientation and agency should be blamed for this?
Yes, they have to be blamed because it is their duty to make sure all this are done properly, but they are not taken care of. Their own is to just to collect the money and
just go like that. Or people can even bribe them, they collect the money, they leave everything. So they have to be blamed.
Which means the SON is not working.
Yes, it's true. It's not working. So the government has to take care of that.
Thank you.
Collapse building is very sad hearing about it. So I was just like, just worried about that. I just want Lagos State to do something about it because when I heard the news about the thing, a woman in that building said you have reported to the landlord about the building that the thing is not too much strong enough that she should have some little construction authority to it to patch. But the lawyer landlord just said he would just give them a feedback time, that give them a feedback. So later I heard in the news again that the woman still alleged owner that when the Lagos State management used to come to that area, he used to bribe those Lagos State management about okay, we will do it too. She just hold on for us, but they will bribe. That's what I used to heard about. I just heard about the news, but it's very, very sad news about it. I'm very sad. I'm very worried about it. It's not a good thing.
Look at the pregnant woman died also. Do you think this is mysterious?
It's so sad.
I think it's so, for the collapsed building, it's so painful. And from what I gathered so far, I think it's an avoidable accident. They would have avoided it if not for corruption.
Okay.
Now, one of the information I gathered is that this same building has been marked 3 times for demolition. But they always find their way through maybe bribing one person or the other and to still sustain the building.
That is, the Lagos State has marked it, right?
Yes, they've marked it 3 times for demolition. Okay. But in one way or the other, the owner of those buildings still find their way to avert that, should I say, judgment. But it's so painful that we've lost some innocent soul. Some of our future leaders are gone. But so painful. But I just wish that this is not the only one. There are so many other buildings around Lagos Metropole that have actually been marked, also been marked for demolition. I think the state government should use this as a sign of warning to take action quickly. Buildings that have been demolished, that has been marked for demolition, should be completely seized from the landlord, and the necessary action should be taken so that we will not have this reoccurrence again.
And looking at here, this place again, my sister's 3 children under the rubble cried, woman, this is too bad. You can see the picture of
like I said, it's painful. Not only her, I think there was a woman also that I was told that for I think a week or 2 she could not pay her children's school fees, and those children were at home. But as luck would have it, or should I say, as it was so unfortunate, she eventually got the money to pay and children went back to school. But those 3 children died in that collapsed building. Now, you see, at times, if probably one way or the other she could not pay that school fees and things like that went on, and those children were alive, now, probably she would have been thanking her star that she could not pay for the school fee. But at the same time, we should be crying now that she got money. She was happy, but she lost her children, which is the most painful part of it. So like I said earlier on, it is a government negligence. That was why this issue happened. Because if the government had taken action immediately, although the owner of the building will cry, the tenants will cry, but life would have been saved, because as long as there is still life, there is hope.
As long as there is still life, there is hope. And this is where we'll wrap it up on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle. Join me next time as I bring you fresh topic from the newsstands. Remember, you are watching Flip TV, and behind the camera is Latif Adebowale. Not forgetting my great editor, Bamishe Alawo. Have a good day.